Okay, folks, on to 10.3 now. Quick example. We all know that 5 squared is 25. 5 squared is 25. So we're talking about the number 5, the number 2, and the number 25. And we know that they have a relationship. 5 squared is 25. This is the exponent. This is exponential form. This makes sense to us. We've been doing this forever. And now in this section, they introduce this thing called a logarithm, log for short. And then they say this, log, and it has a base, 25 equals 2. What the? So notice 5, 2, and 25, 5, 2, and 25. And the way I like to think about it is 5, the base, to that, 5 squared, is 25. Okay, so another way you could think about it, log base 5 of 25. We're trying to figure out what it is. 5 to what power gives us 25? Oh, that would be 2. Oof, this is weird. Why would they do that? It has some useful, very useful things that it can do. Okay, so they start out just by saying, hey, rewrite things. Okay, so here's 126. They say 4 squared is 16, and they say it's an exponential form. Please write it in logarithmic form. Okay, so log, okay, the base of 4, 16, 2. 4 to the second power is 16. Okay, cool. So log base 4 of 16 equals 2. That's it. One more? Sure. Well, that's a silly one. 130. Okay, 130 is interesting. 10 to the third is 1,000. So put the word log base 10 of 1,000 is 3. 10 to the third power is 1,000. Ta-da! Now, just to confuse things, log base 10 is so popular, right? You have log base 4, log base 5. It could be any number, but 10 is so popular that it's just log. So if I say log of 1,000, it's implied that there's a little 10. That's weird. Not really. Remember back in the day, if there's just a square root symbol, there's technically a little 2. Okay, so the square root symbol is so popular that we quit writing the little 2. So log base 10 is so popular we quit writing the little 10. So log of 1,000 is 3. Ooh, okay. So log just means log base 10. No problem. Okay. Let's see, what do they want for that one? I'm looking at 137, seeing if they're doing anything weird with that. So 137. Oh, no, they didn't do anything weird. So this section's pretty easy. Oh, E. So log base 10, we just call log. Okay. And now, oh, you missed the number E? Okay, well, it comes back. 140. 140, it says e to the x is 6. Log base e of, so e to the x power is 6. E to the x is 6. E to the x is 6. Okay, cool. Now, remember I said log base 10 is so popular we just call it log. Log base e is so popular we call it natural log. So natural log, it's usually in cursive, ln of 6. So log base e of 6 is x. What? So log base 10, we're just going to call log. And log base e, we're just going to call, usually in cursive, ln, natural log. Logarithm natural, I think, in French or something. Okay, weird. Let's try 142. It says, convert each logarithm to exponential. Okay. So 142, 3 is equal to log base 4 of 64. So it might look prettier if you were to just say log base 4 of 64. If you put instead of 3 equals, if you put equals 3, then at least in my mind, I see it better. 4 to this power is that. 4 to the third power is 64. See, they give us logarithmic notation. We converted it to exponential notation. One more? Okay. 4 is equal to log base x of 81. I'm going to put the equal 4 on that side so I can see better. X to the 4th is 81. X to the 4th is 81. X to the 4th is 81. Ta-da! They didn't ask me to solve it. They just said rewrite it. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Oh, and then they want me to start solving it at like 154. Okay, so then those are the real problems. Okay. Let's do 154. 154 log base x of 49 is 2. X to the second is 49. X to the second is 49. Okay. Cool. And then we square root both sides. And you would say, oh, if I square root, I get 2 answers, plus or minus 7, right? And then I would say, oh, except with logs, because you can't really have, you can't have a negative base there. It has to be a positive number. So just forget that negative answer. Just when I was memorizing everything, you tell me to do the opposite. I know. So when you have logs, you can't have a negative number down there. So we should get rid of that negative value. Okay, fine, I'll do 156. 156 log base x 27 is 3. X to the third is 27. X to the third is 27. So you could just cube root both sides. So x is 3. Ta-da! Okay, do they get more difficult? Let's try 164. 164. Oof, 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 oof. Log 1/4 64 equals x. Ooh, tricky, 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 tricky. 1/4 to the x power is 64. 1/4 to the x power is 64. Isn't 64 4 times 4 times 4? Only our math teacher. 4 times 4 times 4. Aha! So tell me if this makes sense. Remember, if we can get the bases the same, the problem is the exponent's up in the air. So what if we rewrite this? 1/4, isn't that 4 to the minus 1? So 1/4, let me see, it's 1/4 to the x equals 64. So 1/4 is just 4 to the minus 1, and then it's all to the x. And then 64 is 4 to the third. How would I even know to do this? You wouldn't. That's why I'm showing you. So that when you see it in the future, you can do it. Ugh, fair enough. Fine. Okay, 4 to the minus 1 to the minus x, that's 4 to the negative x, equals 4 to the third. So the bases are the same, so the exponents must be the same. Negative x is 3, and so x is negative 3. Ta-da! Well, why is that negative 3 okay? I thought you told me to get rid of negatives. No, just this, the base of the log can't be negative. It's positive, so this value right there could be negative 3. So everything's good. Okay. Okay, a couple more. Next section, 166 through 177. Easy, easy. You need your calculator. Find the exact... Oh, without a calculator. Ha! I can't read. Okay. Without a calculator. Oh, so that should be easy then. So 166. I should learn to read. 166. Log base 7 of 49. And they want you to figure out what that is. Okay, so let me just put in equals x. 7 to what power gives me 49? So hopefully you could just look at it and say, oh, x must be 2. Or you could rewrite it and you could say, oh, 7 to the x is 49. Let's get the bases the same. 7 to the x, 49 is 7 squared. Bases are the same, and so x must equal 2. That's it. Okay, so that should be pretty easy. One more? Fine, 176. Log base 4 of 1/16. They want you to evaluate that. Okay, well, let me just put in equals x so that I can sort of rewrite it. 4 to the x is 1/16. 16 is 4 squared, but it's downstairs. So isn't this 4 to the x is 1/16? That's 1/4 squared. So this is just 4 to the negative 2, right? 1/4 squared. So bring it upstairs. It's just 4 to the negative 2. So x is negative 2. Alrighty. And that was 10-3.